Want to know what's going on in the cosmos for you this week? Well, come on in and let's have a chat about it. Cello, Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive. Welcome to another weekly oracle reading for the week of March 15th. Glad that you are joining. Oh, this deck is already speaking to us. We've got cards falling out like crazy. Let's call in all the archangels, ascended masters, highest guides, creature teachers, light beings, elementals, loved ones in spirit. Come on into this space to give us the clarity and guidance that we need to really succeed at our goals this week and to succeed at what it is that we feel brings us the most joy. So this week we are reading from the Sirian Starseed Tarot by Patricia, Cori. Love this deck and I haven't been using it for a while. It's kind of like I used it a lot a couple of years ago and then I put it away and now it's coming back. So let's see what the message is. Ooh, 5 of Chalices. So this is 5 of Cups in the traditional tarot, and interesting, 5 seem to keep coming up for us this week, or this month. I feel like 5s was last week as well. 5 of Chalices, 5 of Cups. This is all about catalyst, choices, and 5s always carry the energy of change. Something is about to change. And I'm feeling that this week you want to be keeping your eyes open. There are going to be people that are coming into your life that are catalysts for this change, people that are coming in and making an announcement, and you're going to be faced with a choice. You know, do I do choice A or do I do choice B? What does this announcement mean for me? What am I, what is my path? Does this feel good to me or does this feel not good to me? Is this, in terms of career, maybe it's realizing that, the company that I work for is no longer in alignment with my core values. Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe the announcement is, hey, we are recognizing that you've got a whole skill set that we have not been acknowledging, and we'd like to, involve you in a new project. Would you like to come in and get a seat at the table? Hey, we see that you've got something going on here. Let's give you a promotion. We'd like you to apply for this promotion. On the home front, it's really about, okay, who in your family gets under your skin a lot? Usually that's the challenger. That's the person that is the catalyst, and that person is a catalyst or acts as a catalyst for change for you. What needs to change and shift? Does my attitude need to change and shift? Maybe I'm too rigid and hanging on to this idea of what this person, is, or who this person is, or what this person needs to do. Maybe I need to release and let go. Maybe I need to appreciate this person for their differences rather than always feeling like I'm in resistance or up against, going against the grain of this individual. On a friendship level, this can be a change in friendships, or a friend that says something that gives you a different perspective on things, says, hey, have you thought about it this way? Or questioning, why are you doing this when you could be doing this over here? I'm just curious. And it gets you thinking. So people in your lives this week are catalysts for potential change. Now, of course, you can be presented with this catalyst, you can be presented with this challenge and decide, you know what, I like things just the way that they are. And that's okay too. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to change. Just understand that the invitation to change is going to be here. And I'm going to go as far as to say not every situation is one of those opportunities where, the change is already here and you have no choice but to change. It's just how you're changing. Not every one of these opportunities is that. There are going to be other situations where you can look at the other person's suggestion and say, you know what, I'm weighing that out and I'm really feeling like I'm good where I'm at. I want to stay where I'm at. But maybe they've planted a seed and maybe down the road you look at things a little bit differently. Maybe you're not ready at this time to make that change or to take advantage of that change right now. But you're filing it under F for future. So it's all about people being catalysts in your life. Cups, chalices are all about the ocean of emotion, and it's our spidey senses. It's our psychic ability, how we are
feeling into a situation, that intuitive guidance that comes through. And what I'm hearing this week is it's important for you to look at, I want to say the concept of letting go. Look at what is wanting to leave your life. Sometimes situations, circumstances, people come into our lives for a reason or a season, and we think they're going to be there forever. And we don't understand that the strife, the conflict, the situations that arise between the two of you may be pointing in the direction of maybe we need to part ways. Maybe we need to be a little distant from one another. It might not mean forever. It might mean forever. But right now, it's not good that we're together. We're always clashing. You know, we're missing the boat on this. We're missing the fact that maybe we need to go our separate ways. Letting go in a more easeful, gentle way. Not everything is designed to be out to get you kind of thing, or dun dun dun. It can be more like, hey, this is just the natural transition of our lives, that we were in each other's lives for a reason, and now we just need a little time apart to regroup. So don't be afraid. It can be scary. I mean, there's grief and there's loss and all of that, but don't be afraid to let something go. Release your grasp on it. Understand that the only thing you have control over is your own choices and your own, I want to say, responses to things or reactions to things. Everything else, you have no control over it. It's going to happen or it's not. So how do you want to set yourself up for success? In this card, there are some cups that are kind of floating down this little mossy brook, and she's got her head down, and there's these two full cups that are in front of her. I want to say to you, don't focus on the cups that are leaving. Let them go with love. I would say love and light to you. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. I'm going another way. So let them go. Focus on the cups that are full. Focus on the cups that are in front of you. It's not about the loss of I no longer have 5 more cups. It's about what am I going to do with these 2 cups? What am I supposed to do with these 2 cups? How can I make these 2 cups work for me? Lots of message around letting go today. And that's interesting because this isn't the let go card, but that's the message that's coming through. All right. Ooh, we are going to do Sacred Spirit Oracle deck. This is by, I think it's Anna Stark. Anna Stark. Love this deck. It's earthy, but it's also got a little bit of a cosmic feel to it. So I think it's appropriate for our Sirian Starseed deck today. Astral travel. Caution needed. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what astral travel is, it's when we are in our dream state and we have a dream where we're, somewhere else. And it's one of those dreams where you're like, I know this doesn't make sense, but I was there. I was there. It felt real. It felt so real. It felt like I was there. That's astral traveling. And from a metaphysical standpoint, astral traveling is all about what are we doing in our dream state? We have our waking lives, and then we also have our soul lives, our spiritual lives, our dream state lives, where we are out of the body and we are not limited by the confines of the body, and we're off doing our thing. Maybe we're healers and going off to other planets or other areas of Earth and performing healing that we can do. Maybe we're off in a mystery school learning something, learning to unlock a gift that we are going to be able to utilize in our waking state. Maybe we're just going to visit a friend. Someone that we haven't seen in a while, and it's not possible to go and see them at this time in the 3D in our waking state, but we're going to have a conversation in our dream state. So whether you buy into all of this or not, some of it is pretty fantastical. This is a thing. Astral traveling is a thing. The message here is caution needed. And what I'm hearing around this, I feel like the oracle is a separate message from the 5 of chalices. So I don't feel that there's a whole lot of connection. I feel like we're getting 2 messages in one. The feeling here is you need to make sure that you are sufficiently protecting yourself before you go to bed. And I don't mean to say, dun, 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 there's something to fear and It's more about being aware of the fact that you have another life outside of the waking state, and that there are other responsibilities, other obligations, other paths
that you take, and you want to make sure that you're fully prepared for that. Call in your dream team. Before you go to bed, say a little intention. Set some time aside. Surround yourself. Something I do, because I love the archangels, is I surround my bedroom with archangel energy. I surround myself and say, okay, protect me while I'm sleeping, while I'm doing my work. Follow along with me while I'm doing my work in the astral state or my travels, wherever it is that I'm going tonight. Protect me. Keep my energy in my energy. Keep my energy in my space. I don't want to give so much of it away that I can't come back. I don't want to give so much of it away that I wake up exhausted, because I do have a waking state and a life and responsibilities in the waking state. Caution is needed, not because you're in danger, because you're getting ready to go out there and learn all sorts of things, do all sorts of things, be all sorts of things. You want to make sure that you have enough energy to be able to utilize that. So I am hearing some sleep disturbances this week for a lot of us. It may be that you wake up 2 or 3 times in the night, either from a dream or just sort of waking up and being wide awake. Don't resist it. Embrace it. Understand that. Keep a journal, a pen and piece of paper next to your bed to jot down some of these things, or do what I do. I voice text into my phone so that I don't have to open my eyes for too long, to kind of, because that means, as soon as you see that light, you're waking up. But I'm definitely feeling like any sleep disturbances that are happening, it's a disturbance in the force. It's part of the energy that it's around us. And we are getting close to spring. Spring is springing, right? Spring has sprung. It is springing. And we are a part of that. And so obviously we're going to feel that energy of things shifting, changing, growing, blooming, blossoming, needing to be planted. So use caution, and I feel like this is precautionary, to bring in the energy of source in whatever form that takes, and say, protect me while I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing in my dream state. And let me have some fun while I'm at it. Bring me some joy in the process. And if I am gonna have some sleepless nights, make sure that I'm recharged and that I have the energy that I need to function and do what I need to do during the day. That's hugely important. And it's a number 3, and 3 is all about creation. So I am feeling very much, when we're talking about 5s, change, transformation, on that psychic level, that emotional level, we also have the accompanying 3. We are creating something new. We are getting ready to birth something new. We're ready to be in that space. And the astral travel is part of that. You're learning, you're gathering information and knowledge from other dimensions, and you're going to be able to apply that to this dimension. All right, let's pull a feather, see where things are at. Ooh, my jar was sticky today. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, a yellow feather, faith. Have faith in the process. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in source. Have faith in the entire picture. The big picture of it all. Have faith. Know that what you're letting go this week needs to go. It's going to grow and blossom better when it has the freedom to go and do that. And you will blossom and grow much better, not having that on your heart or having that as a responsibility. Have faith that where you're going in the astral plane, in your dream state, is where you need to be. That you're doing work or you're receiving information and knowledge that is going to help you to move forward on in your purpose in the waking state. Have faith that the big picture can work itself out. You don't have to know all the details. You just got to show up. Show up with a smile on your face and a willingness to learn, to grow, to move, to do, to be. Have a willingness to do those things and have faith that it's all working out. It's working out in your favor. The universe has got your front, back, sides, bottom, and top. Everything is happening for a reason. You may not see it and understand it right now at this time, but you will. It will make sense to you at some point. So release the need to know it now and move forward in faith, knowing that it's all happening for a reason. That is our reading for the week, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like what you see here, feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell on my YouTube channel. I also have a Facebook
page and an Insta page, both the Black Feather Intuitive, and feel free to check out my website, theblackfeatherintuitive.com, where you can connect with me in a number of different ways. I have a lot of freebies on there, a lot of different blogs about all manner of things, including archangels, psychic abilities, am I an empath, what is a reading like, all of those things. And if you would like to connect for a reading, let's say you got some of this change going on and you kind of want to know, well, what is this change that's coming through for me? How am I going to make it work for me? Would love to connect with you in that way too. Consider booking an essential 30-minute experience with me. It's a 30-minute reading where you get to ask all of your questions and I tune in and I give you what I'm getting. Would love to connect in that way. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. Have the most amazing day.